Hello guys, welcome back to Salesforce Anytime channel. Did you ever face a situation where you have a user in Salesforce and you want to know what are the collective permissions that user has got using different permission sets or the profile what the user belongs to? So normally what happens in Salesforce is that a particular user, you can actually give multiple permission sets to that user. For example, if a user has got like 5 permission sets assigned to him or her, then you might have different kind of accesses given using those 5 permission sets, right? So in that case, it's very difficult to find out in Salesforce by just navigating to those 5 permission sets and checking each and every tab which permission he has got, right? Like for example, if I want to find out field permissions, then obviously you have to go to each of those 5 permission sets and check the field permissions to check what are the field permissions that user has got, right? So that becomes quite tedious to do, right? So what should we do about that, right? So if you want to check all the field permissions for that single user and whatever permission sets he has got, right, it should display me all the field permissions irrespective of going through each of the permission sets. So Salesforce by default does not provide any way you can actually view the collective permissions directly on the Salesforce org without installing or a package what Salesforce has provided. So actually there's a way Salesforce has provided a managed package which is called as user access and permissions assistance. So this is an app exchange package which is provided by Salesforce. So you would have to install this application onto your org wherever you want to actually analyze that kind of permissions, and then you can actually view the permissions collectively for that given user. But the only issue with this is that you have to always go and install the app exchange package, and if you have multiple orgs, for example dev org or QA org or UAT org, you might have to install it on each of those org. And even sometimes if you have production org, then you have to install it on production org, and then it would let you analyze those permissions. So I've given a solution where you don't have to install any kind of applications or app exchange package, so you can directly log in using your Salesforce credentials onto the application, online application, and then you can access the same information. So let's look at it practically how you can do this. So I have created a blog for this so that you can go through this, and if you have any questions for that, you can actually post it in the video comments area. So let's look at this in a practical way how you can do this. So I have created a user in my Salesforce org, and this is my developer edition org. So I have John Smith as a user, and he has got one permission set assigned to him, which is account management permission set, and he has got Salesforce platform user license and the standard platform user as a profile. So the important thing here is the profile, which is standard platform user, so which is always one user is going to have one profile, right? So this profile would give him some kind of basic access, plus if we assign any permission sets to him, it's going to give him additional accesses using these permission sets. So if I want to view what is his collective permissions he has got using the permission set plus profile, so there's a way you can do this. So let me go and log into the PackMagics. So I just googled it and I found this PackMagics here. Let me just log in to my developer edition org. So it will log in using OAuth 2.0. So enter your Salesforce username and password, login, and then it's going to ask you to allow access to your org. So I clicked on allow, so it would show up the home page. So from here I want to analyze the permissions for the users, right? So I have to click on the perms analyzer by user. So this is my menu option, and here I can select the user for which I want to check the permissions, the collective permissions, right? So I'm just entering the user name. So if you have a full name, you can enter full name. I'm just going to enter the first name, but if you have a full name, then you can just enter John space Smith, and then again click on search. So it's going to show me the same user here. Yep. And then I'm going to add the user here, and now I'm going to click on view user perms. So this is going to give me his collective permissions using profile, whatever permission sets he has got. And if he also has got any permission set groups, that will also show up there. So as you can see here, so on the top screen you can see the profile and permission sets assigned to the user are profile and permission set, this standard platform user profile, and permission set is account management. So that makes it clear what he has got permission sets and profile. Now let's scroll down so you can see what are the object permissions that user has got. So object permissions are nothing but like object level security, right? So he has got on the account, he has got create, read, edit and delete, almost all CRUD permissions except modify and view all. So like that you can see what are other objects he has got permissions based on this profile. So I don't see, oh I see account management permission set has also given him permissions on the account as read, edit. So this is the way you can see the collective permissions. And if you want to see the system permissions or user permissions, you can see what user permissions he has got from the profile plus the permission sets what else he has got. So that way, and if you want to search any kind of permissions or like this, so you can search it here in the quick find box. So that way it will be clear that this user has got API enabled permissions from this profile. So that's a good thing. Let's scroll down and see what field permissions he has got. So you can see the object, account and the field names on which he has got the permissions, and what is the permission, read, edit permission, like that. So account and active custom field, he has got read, edit permission. So similarly you can see all the field level permissions he has got from various permission sets he has got assigned to. So this is pretty much I wanted to show you. This is very useful in case you are debugging some issue and checking like which permission sets are giving what access to that user, right? And sometimes you want to see, okay, my user has got delete permission on an account, and how is it possible, right? So then you can go to the object permissions and check that. Right now I may not have that, but I just wanted to show you. So you can see delete permissions and for which objects he has got. For example, contact object, so he has got delete permission using this profile. So that way is how you can check different object level permissions for that user. So this is what I wanted to show you. This is very helpful tool in case you want to analyze all of the permissions for a given user, and that way you can debug or even develop any kind of new security easily. Thank you very much for watching this video. Please do let me know your feedback in comments area. Thank you very much. Bye.